Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the internets, and welcome back to this Nameless LEGO show, where today we will be looking at and building 70905, the Batmobile, from the LEGO Batman movie series. This is retailing for $60, according to the US version of the LEGO shop, or in the UK, $54.99. It's 581 pieces, so comparable in price to the Ghostbusters set that we started this series with. However, it's got considerably more pieces to it, which is nice. Bit of value for money there, incredible value for money, really. Could easily have sold this for closer to 60 quid with that amount of pieces in it, but I didn't get it for that much. I paid, I think it was around about 40 quid for it. So, as you can see, the set comes with two Kabuki twins, whatever the hell they are. I'm not. Like, this is the thing that the LEGO Batman movie did. It introduced a lot of very lesser known Batman bad guys. So there's Man-Bat there. I'm aware of who and what Man-Bat is. There's obviously little Robin, another Batman, the Batmobile, little Bat merch gun. Like, these three things here, that's what I bought the set for. I wanted a Man-Bat figure and I wanted a Robin figure, and then when I saw the merch gun, I thought, you are coming home with me. So, let's break into this. And there we go. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Oh. Yes. Yes. There we go. Oh boy. So yeah, this is definitely the biggest set I've done yet. There is bag 3. There is bag 5. This one is bag 4. This one is bag 1, so we'll put that to one side. And here is bag 2. And, oh dear lord, that's a lot of stickers. That's a lot of stickers. And we apparently have 2 instruction booklets. So, look at all those stickers. That's going to be a nightmare. I knew there were going to be a lot, but I didn't think there'd be quite that many. So, oh boy, again, this looks like a set with a lot of moving pieces, because as you can see there, there's a twiddle on the back that makes the roof fly off. You've got some little guns on the sides. You've got this huge contraption that makes the wheels do all kinds of crazy things. So, lots of moving pieces in this bit. Put that to the back. There we go. Right. So, starting with booklet 1, and we start, as always, with the minifigures, which in this case is a certain bat-like man. So, open up bag number 1. All the other bags I shall put to one side. Okay. So, bag of small bits. and a bag of big bits. So there's Batman's cape, there's Batman's head, there's Batman's torso, there's Batman's legs. I assume in here is his belt. There is his belt. Is his cowl in here? I don't see it, although we do get 2 batarangs. Ah, there's his cowl. So, let's put the utility belt on the legs first, just to make sure I don't forget it. Then that. Then I'll get the cape. Ooh. We also have a certain Boy Wonder's cape that's very, very shiny gold on one side, and then on the other it's more of a matte yellow. Right, so put Batman's cape on. Now, piece 1 and piece 2. And Batman's head. I assume this is a double-sided head. Most heads are. Yes, indeed. So, there we go. And, ooh dear, bifurcated him. Wha. Okay. There we are. God damn, these legs do want to come off very easily. I guess because the utility belt is kind of keeping them separate from the body. Okay. Come on, hold the batarang, Bruce. Put it in your hand. Good lord, he's being tricky. There we go. So there is one Batman. With his batarangs. Okay, so we start with one of these big white pieces. And into that we put 6 of these quite long blue pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these go 1 in the end, then gap of 1, and then another 1, then gap of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1 in there, another gap of 1, and another 1, then another gap of 3, 1, 2, 3, and in there, and another 1 on the end. Then in the middle of our gaps here and here, we put one of these each. Yeah, 1 and 2. Right. Right, and then onto this whole contraption. On this side, we put another one of these white thingies. Something like, ooh dear. Come on. There we are. Something like this. So you've got your blue bits sticking out the top. Okay. Then you take more blue bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you put them on the opposite sides of them. Right, so you end up with something like that. I apparently did everything in that wrong, so that's not good. Right, then we take what looks to be 2 of these grey pieces, and we put 1 over here. Ooh dear. Ooh dear. There it is, like that. 1 over here, like that. And then we take this piece and 1 of these, stick the red thing over the short end of the grey thing, and then thread it through that hole there, like that. Right, and then you do the same on the other side. So you take your 2 grey bits, you put 1 on there, like that, and 1 on there. Whoopsie daisy. And 1 of these. I should probably have put this on first. There we go, like that. Then we also need to do it on the other side. So, another one of them, another one of them, another one of them, another one of them. There we go. So you end up with something like that. Then on this, we take 2 of these black pieces with holes in the sides, and we put them in the middle to hold everything together. Ooh. Come on. There we go, like that. And like that. There we are. Now we need 4 of these, which are right-angled pieces. and 4. And we put them on the bottom here and here. And here. And here. Like that. Then we keep it flipped upside down. We're going to add one of these 4x4 flat grey pieces just underneath those bits we just added there, and the same on the other side. Then we take 2 of these little domed pieces. They go in the middle so that they go in the holes at the ends of these grey pieces here to hold everything together underneath like that, and also to provide a smooth base for it to roll and slide and things. Right, then we take 2 of these pieces, which are like the right angle pieces that we just put on the bottom, but you can see they hook round differently, because there's one of the ones we just put on. So it's like the, oops, sorry, there's one of the ones we just put on, and here's one of the ones we're about to put on. So you can see the studs are on the bottom rather than the top. And what we do with these is we put one on like that, and one on like that. I'm just going to tilt the camera down a bit, just so you can see what I'm doing down here. And then, once we've put those black pieces on, we put one of these on there, like that, and one of these on there, like that. Lego separating tool, I'll put that to one side because hopefully I won't need it. Right, now we're starting to use some quite big bits. So we take this 4x1 yellow regular piece, put that directly behind the bit that we've just done. Then we take a big brown angled piece, put it directly behind the yellow piece we've just done. Then we take a 1x4 flat studded piece, put it on top of the black and grey bits we've just done. So that's what that looks like. Then we take one flat topped 2x2 flat piece, and that goes there. Yes, like that. We take 4 of these, which are 1x2 pieces with only a single stud on the top. 2, 3, 4. They go to the sides of our 2x2 piece, like that. Oh dear, like that. Like that. And like that. There we are. There we are. So that's that. We then take a 1x4 flat black piece and put it behind all of this, like that. We then take two 1x2 normal pieces that have studs on the sides. Well, they're not really studs, they're more like holes. These go one on the side like that, and one on the side. Oops, putting it right way up would do a better job. There we go, like that. Right. We then take two of these round pieces. Where is number two? Found it! Panic over, panic over. I found it. It had rolled underneath the camera. Good lord. Right. Put that back in shot. There we are. So, yes, you take two of these. Whew. And one goes there. Pardon me, one goes there. Like that. Then you take one of these big red bits, which is a 2x4 standard piece, and you take one of these green bits, which is a 1x2 flat piece. You put your big red bit in between those rounded bits we just put on, like that, and you put the green piece directly behind it, like that. Excuse me, I just flung some things at the camera. There we are. Everything organised. Right, then we take four 2x2 black pieces, 1x2 black pieces that have holes in them, like this, and they go alongside the cylindrical bits, like that, like that, and like that. Then we take two more of these big red bits, and they go along there, that, and in there, like that. Personally, I'd have put the red bits in before putting these black bits on the sides, but that's just me. Right, then we move to the back and we put on, if I can find them, yeah, two of these, which are like the ones that we put on here. There you go, in much the same way, like that, and like that. Right, then we take these two of these weird bits, which are like your standard pieces, but they've got a chunk missing out of them. You can see that. And these go one here, like that, on the back, and one here, on the back, like that. Then we take two 1x4 flat pieces, and they go on the back like that. We take this pink piece, this is a 2x2 standard piece, and that goes there like that. Then we take 4 grey studs, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and they go back here on top of these bits like this. That and like that. Then we take 2 of these big blue bits, these, and they go straight through the middle, starting at the pink piece and finishing at the end of the red piece. There we are. Then we take 4 of these, which are 2x2 flat studded pieces with a 1x2 flat studded piece on top, with studs on the side. And these go like this, so that they go along the tops of these black bits with holes in, like that. And like that. Then you take 2 more of these bits that have the holes in the sides, or that have the chunk missing out of them, sorry. And they go on the side like that, with absolutely nothing holding them there together now, just for now. And then you get more of these bits that we've just put on, and you use them to hold the bits that you just put on in place. There we are, so you end up with something that looks a little bit like that. Then you take your last remaining 1x2 green flat studded piece, you take 2 of these right angled pieces with 4 studs, and you take this 2x6 flat studded piece. Your 2x6 goes at the back like that. Your 1x2 goes in the middle of your 1x4 that's on the back, and then your right angled pieces go at the sides of the green piece like that. You then get a 1x4 flat studded piece. And this goes all the way at the back there, next to those studs that we put on earlier. Like that. Then you take one of these beige 2x4 flat studded pieces, and that goes at the back, covering up the green piece that we put on just now. like that. Then you take two 1x4 flat studded pieces, and they go at either side of the piece we just put on. And you take two more of these long blue pieces, and they go at either side and just on top of the blue pieces we put on earlier. And that is bag one done. So these are the spares we got from bag one: a grey stud, a Batman utility belt, one of these black sticks that we had originally, and one of these red crossbar sleeve things. Those I shall put. Actually, I should have a little bag, shouldn't I? A little bag for little things. Somewhere. Ah, there it is. Put them in there. Put that to one side. Right, now we need bag two. Bag two, which appears to be the smallest bag, which is alright with me. So, we have a bag of small pieces that are probably about to roll away, so I'll just put my hand there ready to grab anything that makes a bid for freedom. And bag of big bits. There we go. Well, straight away we can see a Man-Bat torso, a Man-Bat head, what else can we see? Those look like Man-Bat's legs. He's got a very interesting headpiece, and he's also got his stick of dynamite. So, what have we got here? Yep, that's all the pieces for Man-Bat. So, body goes on legs, like that. Head goes on body, like that. Ears go on head, like that. And dynamite goes in hand. Something like that. So there's one Man-Bat. There we are. Right, so we take a 1x4 flat grey piece, something like that, and two 1x2 pieces with holes in the side, like that, and like that. These go on top of the bit here where these studs are, like that, and like that. Ooh, things are rolling around. Then we take three of, I believe these, 1x6 pieces. Yep, something a little like that. And these go, okay, at the back of the bits we just put on, like that. also at the side of that bit, like that, and at the side of that bit, like that. Then we take two 1x2 flat studded red pieces and two 1x3 flat studded yellow pieces. The red pieces go side by side on top of this bit, like that. And like that. And then the yellow pieces go at the sides of the red pieces, like that. And like that. Then we take one of these, which is a weird 1x2 piece that's kind of shaped like binoculars. And on top of, and we put that, there, next to the red piece, so that it's level with it. And we take two of these, which are like 1x2 flat pieces, but with a weird kind of angled edges. Come on, camera. There we are. He says, not even focusing a little bit. But yeah, those go on top like that and like that at the back here. Then we take two round 4 bits like that and one flat topped 2x2 flat piece like that. You put the white bits one on top of the other like that, and then you put the flat bit on top of this whole thing like that. And then this goes in like that. And then you take this massive blue piece, and this goes next to the piece we just put in, like that. Then you take two of these rounded black pieces and two of these indescribably weird pieces. They're like little arch kind of things. And oh boy, these curved bits go there at either side of all the bits we've just done, and these little weird arch bits go on top of the light blue piece that we just put in. Something like, come on, you bugger. There we go, that. Then we take two more 1x3 flat yellow studded pieces, like that. and 2 more of these little half arch things. Your yellow pieces go on top of the light blue piece on the end. Where the hell did that just go? Oh, there it is. It flung off the end of the table. So yeah, they go like that, and then these little half arch bits go there, like that, and there like that, to finish off that bit. Then you take 2 more of these big quarter circle bits. They go over there like that, and over there like that, so that you're almost up to the end, and then you take this big bit that looks like this, and you put that on the end like that. Then you take one of these, that goes there. Okay, so on the end of this whole thing, we put 2 more of these half arch things. One. Ooh. Get on. There we are. Like that. And one. Like that. Then we take a large flat topped piece. Looks to me to be about that big. And that goes on top of the yellow bits like that. As you can see, the bonnet's starting to take shape now of the car. And you take 2 more of these weird shaped bits, and there you go. One on there, one on there, like that. Then you take these massive bits, 2 thereof, and there you go. One on there, ooh, like that, and one on there, like that. Then you take 2 stickers. Oh boy. Okay. Again, I would prefer to put the sticker on first, rather than trying to put it on to this whole thing, but this is the way the book says to do it, so this is the way I shall do it. And I shall get it as close to perfect as I can. Yeah. Go. It's not perfect, but it's as close as I am able to get. Okay. And then you take 8 of these little angled pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one of these. And this bit goes like that, apparently like that. Well, I can't seem to make it go. Oh, I have just realised why. I have put everything on the wrong bits, so. Nope, my separating tool isn't helping. There we go. So that bit has to go on there. There we go. That goes like that. And that goes like that. There we are, that looks better. Right, then these little triangular pieces go on the sides, pointing forwards, as it were. I should have gone under the camera. So I shall get that one last. Oh, come on. Because they're so small, they're very fiddly. We haven't even gotten to the moving parts yet. That will be fun. Okay, that's 5. That's 6. That's 7. And that's 8. So end up with that. Then you need, oh dear, my bat's falling over. There we go. Right, so you need this piece, I believe. Yes, 2 of these pieces, in fact. Ah, is that the other one? That's not the other one. Excuse me. Ah, ah, ha, ha, ah, ha, ha. There it is. Right. Then we need more stickers. For these are the control panels. So, control panel 1. There we go. And control panel 2. Nope, 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 nope. It's not even nearly straight. Okay. There we go. So those are our 2 little control panels, and they go here and here. Right. Then we put in the steering wheel. And that goes in there, like that. Okay, now we need a 1x2 flat studded red piece. We need a red cap and a green cap. And we need 2 grey studs. 1 and 2. Right, so grey studs go on red 1x2 piece. And red and green caps go on top of grey studs. And you end up with something like that. You then need to take the steering wheel and put it to one side. And then this goes in like that. Okay, we put all this to one side because now we're building something completely different. A 2x3 piece and a 2x4 piece. 2x4 piece goes on top of 2x3 piece, like that. So you've got a bit showing like that. Then you take another 2x3 piece, like that. So you end up with something like that. Then you take a 1x2 yellow piece, like that. And this is a license plate. So you take a license plate sticker and you stick it on. Like that. A little bit wonky, but I think that gives it a bit of charisma, so that's alright. I'm not just saying that because I can't be asked to redo it. And then you take these clear red 1x2 studless pieces. They go on either side like that. And you take one of these clear red triangular pieces and put that underneath the pieces we just put on. There. And ooh dear, ooh dear, ooh dear, ooh dear. There. So you end up with something like that. Then you take this piece, put it at the back of this piece. Then you take this piece, put it on top of that piece, and you end up with something like that. It looks like this is going to be the rear license plate bit. Yes, indeed. So this whole thing goes on the back. Oh dear. Come on. There we go. Like that. Then you take 2 1x2 red flat studded pieces and a 1x6 flat studded black piece. Oh boy. Okay, black piece goes on top of yellow piece. Like that. So it's got a bit of overhang, like that. Red pieces go in front of and behind black piece. Like this. And like that. Then you take 2 of these black right angle pieces, this time only 3 studs, and they go like this. 1 there, like that, and 1 there, like that. Then you take a flat top, sorry, 2 flat topped brown 2x2 flat pieces, like that. and like that. And you take two of these like that. So your brown piece goes on like that, and like that. And this whole thing goes on either side of this red piece here, like that. Whoopsie daisy. I knew they were going to come off. Right. Then you need this big piece, and this goes over there, like that. Then you take two of these pieces and one of these pieces, and with them you create a little box like that. Okay, it now looks like we've put this whole thing to one side because we're about to build something else. So you take this piece and this piece. Yes, those two pieces. Just had to make sure because with them not being symmetrical, it was kind of throwing my OCD off a bit. But oh well. Right, so then you take a 1x6 black piece to connect them. And not in the way that you'd think. So that goes like that, and then that goes like that. And then on top of that, you put a grey stud. Excuse me, man bat. That goes there, like that. And you take one of these, and that goes like that. So you're left with that. Then you take one of these big bits. That goes, ooh dear, ooh dear. There we go, along there like that. I see what we're building now. Because you take this sticker, you put it along there. That is completely off center. And that goes, ooh dear, on there, like that. So you've got that. Then you take one of these and put it on the bottom like that, so that it holds everything together. And you take, not that piece, but this piece, and that goes like that. Then you take this piece, kind of shield shaped piece, and that goes like that. And then you take another one of these shield pieces, and it goes like that, at the side of it. And you take another one of those odd-shaped pieces that we've been using so much, like that. Good. And that goes directly behind the second shield piece, like that. Straighten up the camera. Right, then you take, not that piece, this piece, and it goes at the back of the piece we just put on, like that. Then you take this piece, and that goes the back of there. Like that. Then you take one of these little vent-like things, and that goes here next to this stud that we put on earlier. And then we're about to make a big contraption of some form. So you take one of these, stud with a hoop on, one of these, or one of these, which I have not seen before, and one of these. Okay, so this semicircle shaped cap goes on top of there, like this. Then this, sorry, no, this goes inside there, like this. And then this slides over that, like that. This whole thing goes on top of there, like that. And as you can see, it creates this piece. Right, so now I assume we have to attach this onto the chassis in some way. So let's bring you back in. Okay, this connects onto there like that, supposedly. Like that. Now we do the whole thing again, but in reverse. So it's one of them, and one of them, with that going mainly on that side, like that and like that. Correct. That and like that. Then you take a singular grey stud, and that goes there. Then you take one of those, that goes on the end, ooh, like that. Then you take one of those, that goes on there, like that. And then you do your stickers. Then you want your 6-piece to hold all that together. Then you want your shield piece to go on there, and your this piece to go on here, and this piece to go just behind that piece, and this piece to go just behind that piece, and this piece to go in the middle, and then this piece goes in there, and then we build the contraption bit. So it's one of them with one of them on, like that, and then one of them in, like that, and one of them in, like that, and that whole thing goes in like this. And then this bit goes on the end, like that. And I assume this bit goes on like this. There we are. I assume that that's bag 2 done. That is indeed bag 2 done. We're on to bag 3. This is already one of the longest videos I've done, and we're not even halfway through. Joy. May have to split this in half. So, now we open bag 3. Inside bag 3, there are many bags. There is also all of that crap, including a piece that just threw itself at the camera. There we are. Right. Okay, so Robin legs, Robin body, Robin cape, Robin head, some more batarangs, we'll need one of those. Need that. As you can see, this one is a printed piece. I haven't had to put the sticker on there. Okay, so there is one Robin minifigure with Bat merch gun. I'm gonna leave this episode here, and we shall pick this up another time. So I will see you next time on this Nameless Lego show, where we will continue building the Batmobile.